Our VXL system is 32 years old. Mr. R. Govindaraju and I jointly promoted this in the year 1990 with a vision to offer automatic waste evacuation systems for the textile industry. We both being technocrats and have had reasonable experience in the field of automation and air engineering, that helped us in developing the systems suitable for the industry. At this point, we are proud to share that we were the first in the country to offer automatic waste evacuation system for the existing machineries on retrofit basis. Those days, most of the mills were collecting waste manually, and they were finding it very difficult to do that, and this was very helpful for them, and we supplied almost to the maximum number of mills, and they were very happy, and based on the good feedback and encouragement, we moved on to the next stage. Next level, we focused on the blow room dust air filtration. See, you might have seen in most of the mills, the cellar and chimney arrangements were used to filter the blow room dust air. It was a conventional method, and it was having its own limitation. But in spite of its this thing, we could see the waste and dust liberated from the chimney, polluting that area around that. So we developed a filtration system suitable for that, and we started supplying. This totally eliminated that arrangement, conventional arrangement, and thereby it also improved the environment. And almost today, if you walk into any mill campus, you can see clean environment. So with that satisfaction, we moved on to the next level. During this period, most of the parent machinery manufacturers started developing their machines to match global markets and started supplying the machinery suitable for continuous waste collection systems. By then, knowing that we were also developing parallelly, and the moment when they supplied machinery, we were also ready with our equipments, our systems to suit their requirements. And we also started supplying continuous waste collection system. It was like a totally enclosed type, that is seat metal enclosed type filters with a very high dedicated high efficiency centrifugal fans with so many other attachments. So with that system, we could supply a suitable system for continuous waste collection system. Thereon, we started working on projects. Means every project we were also a part of in the supply chain, and our technical team sit with the mill people to discuss and work out various options. And finally, we freeze the design and started supplying the waste collection systems. And that gave great satisfaction, technical satisfaction, and all mills were really happy. Till today, we are continuously supplying those systems. So that was one stage. And thereon, to reduce power further, the centrifugal fan was the one which was consuming the power point where we started working on that, and second generation, third generation, like that. Today we are operating with fourth generation centrifugal fan, with which our system is consuming lowest power when compared to any systems in the globe. So that is the continuous waste collection part. Then slowly we moved on to the next level, where the waste so collected from the continuous waste collection systems were being baled manually. So they were finding it difficult to do that. And to overcome that, we developed an auto baling system suitable for it. Our auto baling system is like, it has silos depending upon the number of wastes. We have number of silos and a common bale press. And every waste will be selected in the respective silos and the baling will be done one after the other through the common baling arrangement. Baling system is not a simple baling system. It is a PLC controlled system wherein we give all the data like every day how many bales of undercard waste, upper card waste, like that. It gives all the data like a number of bales from each category of waste in every shift or day. So such kind of data are also we are providing there. So this is about the auto baling system. Thereon, we also developed a centralized auto baling system. In general, if you see, most of the places the auto baling will be done just adjacent to the filtration units. But in many places, even in some of the existing mills, they do not find space near the area. So what we have done, they can have the baling anywhere outside. They can construct a separate building, they can have a common baling area, and waste will be transported from this point to that point intermittently, and waste segregation and baling will be done that part. So this is a very useful thing. This is an innovation from VXL. Only we are doing this on a regular basis. And in some application in the same project, we may have filtration in 2-3 different places in a mill, like 1 lakh spindle or 2 lakh spindles if you take, they may have filtration in 2-3 places. And but even in those places, we have the baling press in one place and try to transport the waste intermittently to that area, and baling will be done there. This is very useful for the bigger mills, for the higher spindleage mills, to do a common baling area. So thereon, this is about journey, VXL systems journey as a subset. Then now let me tell something about VXL ring travelers. So in the year 1997 98, we were planning to diversify our product line into some other thing. Same time, we wanted to venture into a very challenging product to venture into. So in that way, we selected ring travelers, which is a high-tech product, and we selected. And in the year 98, we formed a company in the name of VXL Ring Travelers Private Limited and started developing the travelers. And after 2 years of period, we could successfully launch the commercial supplies, and thereon we started manufacturing entire range of ring travelers and catering the market. After a certain period, I think in 2004 or 5, we also introduced spinning rings to add value to the product line. So this is our journey of VXL Group. We always believe that when you excel, VXL is our motto. That is, when we make our customers to excel, we will also excel in our endeavor. So this is our motto. With this, we are continuing our journey till now. We are specialized in the field of continuous waste collection system with very effective power. That is the power saving part. We have done a lot of research, and we have done a lot of power saving. We have introduced a lot of power saving fans, and now the new thing what we have done today is like the same way. It is only application wise innovation. I can say it is a innovation in application. For example, today's market is with blending, that is with PC, all those PF, all those things are there. So for the blending, auto blending and tough blending machines are being widely used in the mills today. For that purpose, what normally they do, they take fleece, either from cotton fleece, either from cord or comber, bale it and then use it for the blending purpose. Then cotton and polyester will be fed to the tough blender or auto blend machines. So to avoid the baling function, this may not be applicable for all mills. For a big spindle, for a large spindle mills, what I am saying may be applicable. So here what we have done is like we have developed a system like online feeding. That is, we take fleece either from carts or from combers, and we have a store in 1 or 2 silos, and from silos we draw material and feed directly to the blow room line, like for their tuft blender or auto blending machine. Whenever the blow room machine asks for material, this will feed from our own machine. So like this. So here the thing is the production will be masked suitably. That is, see, for example, there may be 30 combers running for one production line. I mean, to take the fleece from 30 combers, directly it can be given to production through our silos. So the silos are given for the simple reason that whenever the material, whenever the blow room doesn't want material, immediately we cannot stop all the combers. We cannot stop that small period, the material will be stocked in the silos. And then whenever it asks, automatically it will draw. The silo act as a storage part, thereby it matches to the production. We have to match the cotton production line and the polyester production line in such a way, without any stoppage, it can run continuously. It is something like an online blow room machine. But we collect the fleece and supply it to the blow room line for blending purpose. This is very innovative. We have done few customers, they are very happy, and we are just giving this option to any mill for that purpose. So this is one of the things we have done it. Secondly, as I explained, the centralized automating system, this concept is very, very useful for the large spindles and the existing mills where they do not have space in the place where they have the filters. We can transport the material to any long, even for example 300 meters or 400 meters away, also it can be transported and built. So that is the kind of arrangement, systems we have, and it can be done. So this is these 2-3 things we have done, and we are continuously on the job of improving our thing day by day, and we always try to be in the market leader as far as the waste collection is concerned. We have a very dedicated design, R&D, sales service team, and they serve to the customers in a very dedicated manner, and by solving their issues and by understanding their needs, we are supplying our systems actually. So this is and with respect to ring travelers, yes, actually we have started implementing. We have introduced a lot of new profiles, cross section, and new Ultifine, the new types of ring travelers. New finish of ring travelers, Ultimate Plus, Ultifine, and Alpha. All these ring travelers we have introduced, and our present ring travelers are performing to the global market. Very well, and it is well accepted in the market. So we are very happy with the performance of the present travelers. And so also our rings. We are supplying the entire range of profiles and finish of our ring for the textile industry in a better way. So as far as VXL system is concerned, our major market share is in domestic, that is in Indian market. Our export is very little. We have hardly done few systems for countries like Indonesia, Bangladesh, and some African countries. Because of the simple reason that this is a very critical equipment. When this equipment stopped, all other machines will be stopped. It is so integrated, interlocked, that only when suction is applied, carding or blow room, cards, combers, everything can run only when our system runs. That is any system for that matter, only when the filter runs. So if anything goes wrong, so it will be very difficult to manage the production line. So that in mind, and we have to create a good service network. Though ours are very reliable, and I'm sure that the downtime in our systems are very less. But even then, the service networking is very much required. So without that, entering into a global market, probably the customer satisfaction we may not be able to give the satisfaction what we are able to give in Indian market, and that is the reason we have not ventured much. But in the case of ring travelers, we are exporting our major supplies to various countries, and like China, Pakistan, Indonesia, Bangladesh, all those countries, and our major portion goes for a global market, and we do have a reasonable good market in India. So, and rings we are also exporting rings for some of the countries. So there our global market share is good actually. Yeah, it's a good question. In fact, VXL is not just supplying a system. We are not just a supplier. We become a part of our customer. So that is the strength of our team. Our entire team works like that. We always work for the customer, understand them, and even before we supply a system, we make sure that the specification given by them, whether it is right or wrong, or even they may ask something, but in our own experience, we will explain them, no, instead of this, we can do this, and we spend a lot of time with the customer. Interact with them, find their needs, and then we give a design and do and then the supply comes the last. So that is one of the major strengths which I think, I can claim that is our biggest strength, one thing. Secondly, we are in a small field. See, though the next field is the other humidification field is an allied field. We can very well enter into that, but we have not done for the simple reason that the concentration what is required here is much more important than humidification. Here it is connected with machinery. If it stops, machines will be stopped. So the importance what we should give here is definitely this thing. So the moment we enter into the humidification and other areas, probably the service what we are giving right now may not be possible. So we want to limit ourselves into a very small field and keep on specializing and understanding the needs of the customers and supplying our systems for them. That is one very important this thing. And every year on year, we are continuously improving our one way or other some value addition, and we are doing it. And today we have also launched the IoT, the Internet of Things, wherein it is we can get all the data from those who opt for it. So we do have an arrangement in our thing. We get all the data through cloud. We export it. We do screen it from our side, and those data can also be seen by the maintenance people or whoever want. We from here we give indication. Your filter is running like this. You please take care of. The filter bag is the filter drop becomes more. All those things, if they do not make the necessary changes there, even from our engineer, if they opt our system, our engineer here sitting here will watch. Will keep on screening that, and they will also send some messages that it needs cleaning, it needs change of fabric, all those things. So that kind of an arrangement already we have started implementing, and so this is on optional basis, and the clients also will be benefited out of it. Thereby, again, the downtime will be reduced. So that is our main aim actually. With respect to the travelers, again, as I told you earlier, the new finishes, the new type of profiles, and continuously we are adding in the chain and to suit the global markets actually. Yeah, see, we are, of course, we are participating almost in all ITME for the last 20-25 years. And definitely any trade fairs, especially the trade fairs like ITME or ITMA, are very useful for textile industry like us to promote our products or to showcase our products. And that is the only place where we can meet all the customers during that 6-7 days time. And we can also interact with all our marketing partners globally, and it is definitely very useful for us. And this year, it is happening after 5-6 years, and I am sure that everyone will be interested in visiting this ITME fair, and we are looking forward to meeting them in a thing. And only small disappointment is like some of the countries probably they may not be able to visit, like China and other countries, because of so many other reasons. So that is probably a small disappointment that we cannot expect global visitors as it used to be normally. But still, I am sure that this is going to be a wonderful platform for promoting our products. This I think I have already explained. Probably I categorized wise I didn't do, but I already explained. See, in the case of VXL systems, there's no question of launching, but already, we will be highlighting about the latest thing what we have done with respect to every field. As I explained you, like what is the centralized auto baling system and the tough blending, the online tough blending feeding arrangement. These kind of arrangements will be very much useful, and people will be interested to discuss about this, because today's market generally they are deviating from cotton to blends. Most of the mill people, they are moving towards blends rather than 100% cotton. So at this point of time, all the auto blending, that is auto blending, tough blending machineries, the feeding arrangement is very important, and there we are concentrating a little more, and probably it will be helpful for them also. And we are also launching some of the, like in ring travelers, the magazine type packing we are launching. So far we have not done it, and it will be useful particularly for export market for some of the countries. We are not able to do it, and now we will be launching that magazine type packing, and some of the new finished travelers also we will be launching in the coming exhibition actually. Yeah, it is very true that globally Indian textile machinery manufacturers are going to rule the market. So that is what is going to happen. So because here only in India, almost all the manufacturers are here, even global players also there in India. So from here operating other countries are definitely possible, but we are also planning to have our own service networking in some of the major countries, and we are planning for it, and I'm sure that within very short period we'll be able to do that. Like African countries and all, the huge mills are coming up in African countries in most of the places, and there we are planning to have some sort of a service networking, and we want to place our own engineers on periodical basis. We want to change them, so we are working on that, and I am sure that in the years to come we'll be able to spread our wings over the global market. It is our pleasure to welcome all our customers globally and our marketing partners from India and global partners to visit this India ITME fair and visit our stall at hall number 12 and stall number L12. And we are looking forward to meeting you all. Thank you. At this point, we also would like to thank and appreciate the initiative taken by the Textile magazine, and we appreciate the team behind it for the wonderful initiative covering such a nice coverage, and you are the media which really covers the entire textile spectrum, and you are taking it forward. Thank you so much. Thank you.